Well, hello y'all. How y'all are tonight? It's just a little old quick video what I did yesterday. I thought my daughter's going to have a yard sale. She's supposed to have it Saturday, and then she postponed it, and then said it might be tomorrow. Well, yesterday, she postponed again, so she'll probably end up just putting her stuff in storage for the time being now, because with the move and everything, it's just been a lot for her to deal with, her being by herself. And as much as I love my grandkids, they helped out, but she had to kind of crack the whip the whole way. So it was a lot on her shoulders. So anyway, I promised my grandson, Cody, that I'd go out there and we'd just have a hangout. So first I called my daughter to make sure she wasn't going to have the yard sale or anything. She said she just couldn't. So I drove on out there. And Dodie and a buddy of his is out and back at the swing, target practicing with his 22 I give him. I give him two. I give him an old lever action. And come to find out that's a wall hanger because it jams up and sometimes it won't fire the shots. And then I gave him another one. It was a ceramic stock 22 bolt action. I put a Bushnell scope on. Well, I had decided to scope in, and but all the moving around and jarring it and everything, we decided to try to set the scope back. So we got us one target. It was about, I'd say 45 foot, 50 foot away. And we got to where we could make a pretty good grouping, within, I'd say a 3-inch circle. And so then he took it out, probably, I'd say 100, 125 yards. And we got our targets put out there, and we got it to where he could put a grouping in about a 3-inch circle. And there was a few, strays, but the biggest majority of them was in the 3-inch circle, so we figured that was good. So we shot the 22s for a while, and I got my pistol out, and I shot it, and my 22 pistol. Man, that thing is loud. Whew. That 22 rifle, man, ain't shit, but boy, that 22 pistol, it'll make your ears ring, Jack. And I had to put some earplugs in after about 2 or 3 shots of that thing. So then I got my Lorcan out. Son, I'm gonna have to do something. I can't hit the broadside of a freaking barn with that thing. I got a can standing 20 feet away from me, and I can't hit the damn thing. I mean, after, you see, 7, 12, 7, 14, 28, 30, about 35 rounds, I barely grazed it one time. And anything further than that, I'd shoot at a target, and I wouldn't even hit the target. So I don't know, I'd hit to the right, or I'd hit above it, or below it. And the sight, I don't know, I'm going to have to put some white paint on that front side or something, because I just can't hardly see it. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to have to do about that gun, It ain't going to do me a whole lot of good if somebody breaks my house. They're standing in front of me, I can't even shoot them. They'll take the gun away from me and smack me in the head with it. So I'm gonna have to get me something a little bit easier to shoot or something. Figure out what I'm doing wrong with that one, or do something. Well, anyway, we got finished with that. And I'm sorry I didn't make no video of all this. I just wasn't thinking when I left the house. I grabbed my tripod, and I grabbed my fire starting kit, and I grabbed my gun cleaning kit, and I left my camera at home. I could have used my phone, but it was about dead, so that's another thing. I'm going to figure out how to do something with that thing, because I'll leave it on charger all night, and by about noon it's beeping wanting to shut off. So anyway, we got finished shooting, and Michelle wanted, well, both of us, I wanted one and Michelle wanted to build a fire pit. Well, in her backyard she's got her hammock set up between these two trees, and we was going to put it back there. But I told her, I said, baby, you don't want it back there. I said, because it won't be long. She got a real pretty white hammock. Wrong. I said, within just a short while, that thing's going to be black with soot from the smoke or the fires and stuff. I said, so you don't want it back there. Oh, I never thought about that. I was just thinking about laying in my hammock and watching the fire. So we went around front, and where she unloaded some stuff, she'd unloaded her barbecue pit and some patio furniture she had. Well, she had the patio furniture set up kind of underneath this pine tree. And she has some big old railroad ties stacked up. I guess they used to use them like curbing. And anyway, they were stacked up there. And she come out there. I said, "What's wrong with making a burn pit or a fire pit right here?" I said, "Right here where the barbecue pit is." I said, "This would be a perfect place." She said, "Oh yeah, you're right. Let's put it there." So we got my truck and we backed it in the backyard and loaded a bunch of these flat rocks. And over where I'm going to put my camper, there was like a pad made out of red brick. You know, there was two like this, and then two like this. You know, there was a grid pattern. And so I seen that, and then I told Cody, I said, "Come on, let's go over and get these red bricks." So what I was going to do is I was either going to put the red bricks down and then put the flat stones, you know, a semicircle around to make a fire pit. Well, Michelle come out there and when she wants something done, she wants it done in a specific way, and she's kind of OCD. And it's got to be a certain way, the way she wants it, or, you know, she don't want it. Well, I had in my mind how I wanted it done. I want it like Joe's. That's her next door neighbor. I want this pit just like Joe's. I went over there. It's exactly what I was going to do. His was old and is caving in and everything. But it was basically what I was going to do. But, and, you know, it kind of hurt my feelings because she always wants, you know, when I tell her something, she just kind of fluffs it off. Like I don't know what shit I'm talking about. And she always wants done somebody else's way. You know, when I suggest something, you know, she just, well, Joe, you know, I like Joe's, or, you know, I like the way so-and-so does it. I was going to build her a rabbit coop. Well, so-and-so said they was going to do it for me, you know. the only way to do anything for her is just go over there and do it. But anyway, I got kind of aggravated, and I said, well, the hell with it. She wants Joe's pit, let Joe make it for her. So I got in my truck and I come home. So Cody, he said he was going to finish the pit up. He wasn't home when I left. So he texted me and he told me that, he said, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you left, but I think he was over at Joe's house. And I don't like this Joe guy, not at all. He's too friendly. He just, he's real pushy too. He'll come in there, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. You know, she had a headlight out. Well, he tried to get in her pop the hood, and the thing was broke. Well, he messed around and broke it even worse. We finally got the hood up, and he said, well, I'm going to take your truck into town and get this done and get this done. You know, and she let him, you know, off he went with her truck. And he's just too friendly in my books. You know, I know what he's after. You know, I'm a man. I know I got a good-looking daughter, and so I know what he's after. And you know, but oh no, she don't see it. You know, and I mean, if it'd be a snake, it'd bit her. But anyway, that's getting off beside the point. Anyway, I got aggravated, and I said, hell with it. I'm just going to go home. She wants Joe to do this. Let Joe do it. So, but where the pit is, we started digging. She wants a hole dug, and then put the things around it. Now, why she wants the hole dug, I have no idea. But she wants a hole dug about 6 inches deep, and then place the, I don't know whether she's going to line the bottom with, I don't know how, you know. But anyway, we dug it down about 6 inches, and we run into these flat rocks. So they're going to have to get a pick or a pry bar or something to get out there and dig all these rocks out of that pit before they can do whatever she wants done. So anyway, that's where I spent my Sunday. I had fun spending with Cody. I just got aggravated about Joe. So, you know, and we were standing there at the truck, and she had a rib out or something. Her back was hurting her real bad. And Joe kept saying, well, go on over my house. I got a jacuzzi over there. You could soak in that. And she said, no, Joe, that's okay. Oh, come on, man. I won't go over there. I'll stay over here while you do it. You know, he asked her about 5 different times. And she said, no, it's okay. You know, I don't need to do that. And after about the 5th time, I said, dude, she done told you 5 times no. What part of no don't you understand? And she says, oh, excuse my dad. He's just a little overprotective. Well, I mean, come on now. Oh, well. So much for that. So anyway, maybe next Sunday me and Cody will get something else accomplished out there. I don't know whether I might try to take my trailer up there. I got to talk to her to see if she okayed it from her landlord or not. So okay, well that was my Sunday. Y'all take care. God bless y'all. Have a nice evening. Love y'all. Good night.